You know something, Tanner? I may be a real joker, but you certainly are a card. Here you go. Season finale!
Yay.
Marvin, how are you feeling today?
I feel pretty hyped.
Nice. You ready to have a fireside chat?
Fireside for the ages.
Welcome to St. Rose Fireside Chat. So let's get high energy. As always, I'm Ted.
I am Tanner.
And I am Marvin.
Tonight in the chat, we're going to look back in the semester and this year in general.
We're also going to talk about some quirky human traits.
And those lovable pets.
Nice. All right, so, Tanner, how was your semester?
My semester was good. My semester was lovely. I'd like to also talk about not just this semester, but also this year in general. Here you go.
Here you go.
I feel like I just thought,
live.
all right, yeah. I feel like this year was the year that The Onion just became a reality.
I ate an onion yesterday. It was horrible. I bit into it like an apple.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm talking about, right? Like
I felt empowered for like the first few minutes, and it felt really terrible for the next few minutes. So
you were braving the unknown, and then it bit back at you.
Yes.
Basically. And what about you, Marvin? How much of this year was good for you, and how much of it was bad, like a percentage-wise?
I don't know. It's like saying like for a game or something. Like you're hyped there, and then once it gets to you, it just goes down. The expectations, just like many things that we thought would be a joke came to be reality.
A lot of things.
Meme magic. Speaking of memes, Tanner, you were telling me about this new fresh and slunky meme on the block. You care to explain to the audience?
I think I should predict the livelihood of this meme and like its lifespan.
Its value in the
expected,
meme market?
Yeah, its expected lifespan. It's pretty small right now. It's just somebody somewhere in the world decided to think about, while they were dreaming, they were thinking about cats, and they Googled in their dream fat cat pictures, and they saw one that had the word bode on it, which was B-O-D-E. Bode. I don't know what bode means. We were theory crafting a little bit. What do you guys think that bode means?
Well, I know you and me came to a compromise where bode, if we were to assign it a definition in the current year, I think we'd say it describes like a large body. Like, look at that bode over there. Or you should really fatten up because you can meet the bode that I know that you have inside of you. Marvin, what do you think the word bode means?
I don't know. It's like you were saying, it could mean like specific, to mean like a body or type thing, like a kind of like that.
A bode of water.
A bode of water, and it'll get like a meaning of something big. It's just gonna be like the big new word instead of like height. It's gonna be bode.
Yeah. Or maybe just like a generic placeholder, like a boat of people or a boat of blackjack. Let's play blackjack, you guys.
Let's do it.
Yeah, here you go.
Let's
I
do it.
jumped to the
Okay.
wrong side. It's okay. We're gonna have a nice conversation.
So
anything else happen in your semester? For me personally, everything's such a blur. I need to eat more fish. I'm very low on omega-3s, which are very important for your memory. Fun fact.
Fun fact. You know, fun facts are rarely fun, I've found. Isn't that weird?
1 second. Marvin, you hitting or staying?
I am staying.
Okay. Go ahead.
I feel like I should hit.
Okay, here you
Hit
go.
me. Let's do it.
King?
But I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
stay.
with the
I'm gonna
fish,
stay.
it's actually like I remember when my friend was talking to me about how Snapples usually say that they're 70% of what they say is kind of fake, but then that makes you wonder if the actual cap is the lie.
My favorite Snapple fact cap was the one that said that horses cannot vomit. That one just really appealed to me for some reason.
There's some cool Snapple facts. There's a lot of cool
I
facts
bust.
out there, but you know, it's really got it. You bust. Wow, look at that. We won at 18.
20.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
Marvin,
You deal us up
you're
again.
a
Deal us up
natural.
again. Let's do it again.
We're gonna go to Vegas, that godless hellhole, and you're gonna make us rich.
You know, you don't go to Vegas really expecting to win. I don't think you should do that. You should go expecting to be extremely broke.
Honestly, the
whenever
people
you-
in Vegas
you
ought to be
leave.
put on leashes. And that brings us to our next topic. Let's talk about pets. Marvin, do you own any pets?
No, but I really want a dog.
Nice. What type of breed would you like?
I had a golden retriever. I fell
Beautiful.
in love when I was like a little kid. There was like one around the corner of my house, and it's just like watching it grow from how small it was to a big like beast. It was like amazing.
Just watching life transform. It reminds me of my son Jim, who's actually picking up the slack, but he's still a blithering disappointment. What about you, Tanner? Do you have any pets?
I do. I have two dogs right now. They're both mixes. They're lab mixes. One has more Chesapeake Bay Retriever, and the other one's a boxer. But they're lovely.
Nice. You also have the fish in your room.
I do. I actually have my girlfriend's fish in my dorm room right now.
Also,
They're
you're
lovely.
staying.
I'm gonna stay.
I would hope you stay with your pet.
Excuse me.
I hope you wouldn't hit your pet.
You know, here's a question for you.
Yes.
Are children considered pets? We were talking about this before the show, and I want to bring it onto the show.
There's this beautiful principle in libertarian philosophy called the non-aggression pact or the non-aggression principle, which pretty much means that so long as the transaction is consensual, it's all good. So no, children are not pets, Tanner. This
pets.
is not Ancapistan.
You mean you
this
can't-
isn't Somalia, unfortunately.
You mean that you can't put them on a harness just to keep them near you?
Well, there's many distinctions when it comes to leashes. You can either have the dog leash, which is just ridiculous, or you could have like the parachute harness, because then when your kid's just acting out of turn and wants to go on a swing set, you can just use them as a yo-yo. It's like, there you go, Jimmy. Marvin, you hitting or staying?
I'm hitting.
Okay, here you
All right,
go.
thank you.
Never hit your kids, by the way.
No.
Don't put those two words together, kids. We're fine. Everything's
Stay?
lovely and dandy here.
I'm gonna stay with you, no matter what. Through thick and thin.
I'm staying.
Okay,
I'm gonna stay as well.
nice.
Let's see what we got.
Let's see.
Oh, boy.
14, 24. I bust.
busted.
Nice.
Year 14. That's a
20.
very pivotal year for a child's life.
How was 2014 for you? I know this is a different topic, but how was that year?
2014. That's when I stopped visiting a lot of websites. I did a lot of redesigning. Most particular, I left YouTube for a bit because I didn't care the fact that they changed their payment algorithm for content creators. You
Yeah,
know,
they've been a cesspool of nonsense recently.
yeah, that's pretty much what memes are, aren't they?
Yeah, YouTube's a meme
I
now,
don't know why I gave
confirmed.
you those.
I feel like it has become a
Like
meme
Trump.
almost, YouTube, just with the sheer amount of terrible, awful things it tends to do.
Yeah,
I feel just
they're
like
slave
memes.
drivers.
Just like memes. Terrible, awful things.
Yes. See, I'm finally getting through.
Now, do listen again. Do listen again. Let's see what we got here.
Deal or no deal? I hated that game.
Did you like that show?
Which one?
Here you go. There's a Joker. I don't know how that got in there. Did you like that show, though?
Why don't you people
Dealing-
ever say no to me? Why do you have to pretend this is okay? What is the limit for you people? My goodness. Marvin, you're new here. Did you expect this when you joined TV
I
Club?
did not expect. I came here with like some hope because like I came here from like I came.
Oh, my sweet summer child. Do you see this?
See, you said
I
you
see you laughing
came.
back there.
You
You're
said that
not
you
even
came
stopping
here
me.
with hope. What happened to it?
Yeah.
It gained. It grew.
It
I actually
grew.
kind of
Do I
liked it.
bring out your
Lovely.
inner
Yes.
child? Good. Are you hitting or staying, by the way? Enough said.
I'm hitting.
Amazing.
You're hitting?
Yeah. I'm staying.
I
after
need
that.
another card.
Really?
Yeah, I only have
There
one.
you go.
There
Check
we
it out.
go.
Let's keep this out.
Lovely. Let's hit. Let's do it.
I feel like I should be getting hit right now. You want to
Let's
say?
do it again.
Again?
Let's hit again.
You toe a very dangerous line, me
I
amigo.
do. Wow, I'll stay.
You animal. Let's see what we got here. Wow,
I got
16. That was a
20.
pivotal year of my
21.
life. I busted.
21. Marvin, that's the
21.
man. Everyone, okay.
Are you counting cards?
No.
That is viciously illegal. You know what else is viciously illegal? Putting collars on your kids. That's the takeaway for this topic. On to our next one, communication. Do you understand how weird it is? The thing we're doing right now, just communicating.
It's weird.
Like 100 years ago, kids could barely like read. Going back to the leash thing again.
Kids can barely read now. It's
This is
weird to
true.
think about that. We live in a society where basically everyone is literate. There are some societies that there's no one that's literate. That is so mind-blowing to me.
The vernacular is so. See, I even ran out of big words to use. That's how illiterate I am.
That shows why we're going to college to get educated.
It's key.
Marvin, how do you feel about the English language as a whole? Are you content with it? Would you like to learn a different language?
I would like to learn a different language because it's like English is not the only thing that people speak around the world. Even though it is becoming a broader thing, it's just like I really like to learn French because they say French is like the language of love and all that.
I disagree.
No?
I don't like the French very much.
You
Oh.
don't like French?
Let's stay on topic. It's weird that the same thing we use to eat is the same thing we use to speak. It's very multi-purpose.
I think that speaks to, I'm going to get a little serious here. I think that kind of speaks to like the duality nature of humans. I think humans are fascinating creatures. I think that
Number one, baby.
just because
Manifest destiny.
we're able to talk to each other, some
Yeah.
species can't really do that. I think it's fascinating how we interact with certain people, and we're televising our communication. It's wonderful.
We've
It's
come a
weird.
long way.
It's crazy the things that people do, especially strangers. I think strangers can be the just the epitome of human interaction. Where if
Understand, by the way.
I'm gonna hit. You know, if you go on a bus.
Oh God!
Okay, I know I brought this up because Ted loves to talk to people on the bus. Now, some
I
people
made
might
so
think.
many friends. I don't remember any of their names ever. Marvin, hit or stay.
Now, some
hitting.
people might think that's weird, and that's why I'm so interested, is because talking to people that you don't know is considered weird in certain settings. Like if you're just waiting in a line at, like, I don't know, the post office, it's just weird, considered weird to talk to people. Like
Well,
if
that
you're
seems like
if
a
you're
them
not
problem.
being negative.
If they want to be
It's
licentious, antisocial animals, that's on them. I'm gonna ask them how their day was, and damn, I'm getting an answer.
I know, it's why I love you. It's wonderful.
Raise your standards for my sake.
You mean you don't support me supporting you?
I believe in you. But there comes a very fine line where that belief just falls up short. Marvin, are you hitting or staying, or did you
I
bust?
busted.
You
I
busted? Busted makes you feel good?
Yeah.
That's a fun song. I'm just gonna keep going.
You just
That's what this club has
you
been all
busted
about.
four cards
going.
ago, man. It's all right. I got 21.
Is it
It's
truly okay what this is right now? Why do they call it the wrong pipe when you swallow something and you start choking? We're not robots. We're animated. We're alive.
We're alive.
There's blood coursing through our veins right now.
Isn't that also weird? You can't see it unless it comes out of you, but it's there. It's like Schrodinger's blood, almost.
Oh, what?
It's kind of weird. It doesn't
what
exist
Schrodinger
until you
starts
really
with?
see it because you don't
S.
think about it.
You know they're making silicon-based life forms now, so you're not going to be able to tell the robots from the humans anymore.
Silicon-based life. I need that to sink in.
Yeah.
They're
How does
also
that work?
making genetic modifying humans.
Yeah,
They are.
I wrote a paper about the Chinese. Right now they're using CRISPR, I talked about in the prior episode, to work on curing lung cancer. But here's the thing about those crazy Chinese and the rest of the Western world. We have this beautiful thing called moral ethical codes, and they're a bit different when you go across the eastern side of the planet. So we may draw the line at, say, super mutants. They might cross that line. So I put this in the article that I wrote. I said that it's fine what they're doing right now, but we need to set a standard. We need to draw the line in the sand, dude, with like so much heated energy that sand turns into glass. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. Did you know, on the topic of cancer, I actually saw an article, or it was more like a video, but it was a fruit that if you ate it or it was somehow processed, it could kill cancer within a day.
This is what
That
Big
is
Pharma doesn't want you to know.
crazy. Yeah, I know, it's insane. I think that it's wonderful. People are capable of terrible, awful things, but we're also capable of making these wonderful, fascinating creations, and it's really cool.
And you know what makes those terrible things and those great things? Communication. Full circle, baby. You hitting or staying?
The more you know.
You know,
You can hit me. I'll take my glasses off. On.
Take a
I've been begging for that all show. Are you a masochist? Is that what's going on?
Goodness,
You're just a
no.
glutton for punishment. here,
I'm
aren't
a
you?
man of God. That's what I am. Marvin, are you hitting or staying?
I
I'll
am
wait for you to
hitting.
decide.
Please don't flog yourself, Ted. Don't do it. It's not
At this point, I'm tuning him out. My worldview is just you. I have extreme television right now. Hitting or staying, Marvin, is
I'm
all on you.
hitting.
Hitting,
I'm hitting more.
you animal. Crazy.
Wow, I can't actually do math at this point in
Hitting.
time in my life.
Wow, we're not just illiterate, we're also stupid. American education system, repeal Common Core. Hit.
I'm staying.
You're staying. I'm always gonna stay.
gonna stay.
I'm gonna stay with you, because literally at this point, I guess I gotta stay here too, because nothing's gonna get me kicked out of this club. Look at that, 19. I'm staying. That's how old I am too. What a coincidence.
Wow, I got 19 too. I guess we're gonna have to split the profit of these
I got 20.
glasses.
Wait, I got 20 though. So I technically won.
I'm so proud of you.
I know you can't see this. I just want to share this really quick with the audience. The back of these cards is a plane.
They never
think
found
that's
Boeing
awesome.
Flight 370. That makes me very sad. But that's a topic for another day. Thank you very much for tuning into this season, this eccentric season of St. Louis Fireside Chats. This is what happens when you don't vote for topics. As always, be sure to vote for the topics you would like to hear discussed on the show. Or if you want more of this stream of consciousness, let us know. You can validate our existence on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. You know what, Tanner, any final thoughts about this whole ordeal?
I just hope you two have a wonderful day. And
Thank you.
everybody out there as well.
I hope you die with a life so fulfilling.
Oh,
a white picket fence, a
I'm going to
family,
stop you right
2
there.
or
I
3
hope I
kids.
don't die anytime soon.
Of
That's
course.
the goal.
You're going to die a fulfilling death.
In like 80 years.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Die
Marvin,
here with
any
them.
final
That's the goal.
thoughts?
I am happy to be here. And let's hope like our president doesn't kick us out for doing this.
I needed that. You always got to toe a fine line between creativity and stupidity. That's been my philosophy.
You do. Have a good day, everybody.
Have a
This
good
has
day.
been
Shanatova.
This
St.
St.
Rose
Rose
Fireside
Fireside
Chats. Remember to vote. Bye.